to start out this soap, I'm going to go ahead and pour in my milk powders and my kaolin clay, which I have mixed in the excess water from my lye water solution. I mixed my lye water solution at a 50-50 and took the extra water and mixed my powders in. And I'm just going to give that a quick blend with my stick blender, and then I'm going to add my lye water solution into my base oils. And adding those powders into that water helps them disperse a little bit easier. I found that I was having a little bit of issue with powdery soap bars, so I started doing that. So now I'm going to add in my lye water solution and give it a quick blend. I'm going to try to keep this as liquidy as I can. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and split this into 3 different colors. So I will be right back. So now that I have this split into my 3 different colors, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add orange. This is a little bit of orange oxide mixed with yellow oxide, and just a tiny bit of cotton candy mica by TKB Trading. So I'm going to add that into one of these smaller buckets. So this other color is Colorona Russet, also by TKB Trading, with a little bit of that same cotton candy mica by TKB Trading. I'm going to add that into the other bucket. And this last one I'm going to keep uncolored, and I'm not going to do anything with it for a very long time because that's going to be my top layer. So I'm just going to move that to the side. And I'm going to give the red a little whirl, and then I'll see if I need to add any titanium dioxide to either one of these colors. So the fragrance oil that I'm using today is Apple Mango Tango by Crafter's Choice. You can find this at Wholesale Supplies Plus. So I'm going to add about half of that into these 2 containers, and I'm going to save the rest for that top layer. And I'm just going to hand stir these in. Alright, now that I have those two colors mixed together with the fragrance oil, I'm going to pour them into the bottom of my mold. So now that this layer has set up fairly solidly, you can see it doesn't jiggle anymore, I'm going to move on to the very top layer, which is going to be green. And I have a little bit of Chromium Green Oxide from TKB Trading. And I'm going to go ahead and pour that in and mix it up and see where we're at. I'm probably going to add a little bit of titanium dioxide to that. And we will add the fragrance oil, and then I'm going to pour it on top of this layer using my spatula to break the fall. now that everything is in the mold, I'm going to tap it down, clean up the mold, and I'm going to mix up a little bit of colorant for the top while I wait for this to set up just a bit so we can texture. Cover this up and let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, and then I'll be back to cut these into bars.